Hi, my name is Michael Berlant, and this is my entrepreneurial experience. My business, MyPad, a pad run by the operation of your phone that anyone can use. Create a virtual screen for your phone so all your information is on one device and not floating in the cloud. I had meetings with a few people. A few of them are Professor Kiku Jones, Product Development and Idea Growth, Professor Guido Lang, Tangibility and the possibility of product hardware and software being built and used. We come to find out that it'll probably have to be done in China because that's where most of the motherboards are made. Mr. Bardani, an investor and owner of a pharmaceutical company from Westchester. And Michael Limo, a hardware and software technician for the Marine Corps, helicopters to satellites. Verification of the idea was self-explored want for the product, expressed need for something other than the cloud, face-to-face questions with over 50 people of many backgrounds, the new technology such as watches and phones being linked together growing so rapidly, partners would be me, my father, the hardware developer, corporate sales, and investor. Corporate sales would get a huge percent because at the very beginning they wouldn't be able to get a large salary, and they'll help build the company to what hopefully it will one day be, and work with such things as QVC, HSN, and Amazon in order to sell the product. For the investor, it's believed that we need $25,000 for R&D, $10,000 for marketing and product awareness, and $15,000 to make the first big batch to promote the product. And it's believed to be that it'll take $30 to produce overseas. After applying this same business plan to an online competition, I was told that this may not be doable, so I have to look further into the information, but this is my believed cost up until this time. The pivots I've made, which initially started as a pad that you slide your phone into, then realized cases would be an issue, thought to create a case to fit the phone, to fit the pad, but there's just too many pieces and too many things that could break. BlackBerry tried to create a light product but realized the same issue and never explored Bluetooth connection. Then realized with such thing as Chromecast we could do it via Bluetooth, which would mean you could keep the phone in your pocket and use the screen, or be able to use the phone with the screen and be able to give someone the pad in order to do such things as a presentation. The end idea, a Bluetooth connection from phone to pad that allow you to interchangeably touch and alter one screen to the next. Make your phone screen into a pad so this way everything you can do on your phone is just bigger and you wouldn't need two objects to do the same thing. Create a safe place for work. You'd be able to put all your things on one product, so this way if your pad got stolen, no information would be on it, and you would always have your phone, which is easier to conceal. It would be cheaper than a normal pad because all the processing would be inside the phone, and the pad would have very little cost in comparison to its competitors, therefore the cost would be reduced. Reduce cloud frustration. Many people say that the pad and phone and even their computers don't always use the cloud properly, and information doesn't always go throughout, so they have to go to outsource things such as Dropbox. And the end idea was to create a new product that has not been to any extent in the phone or pad market with the Bluetooth connection from phone to pad and pad to phone, and this would allow you to do anything that a pad can do but using your phone's information. Last would be the business model canvas. Key partners, as I said earlier in the slides, would be me, my father, and whoever helps create it. The activities would be meeting with R&D, people who like to use the product, and all the professors I met before and other like people. The value proposition is create a virtual screen for your phone for all your information to be in one device, create a safe place for work, and have it cheaper than a normal pad, reduce the cloud frustration, create a new product that has not been to any extent in the phone or pad market. Customer relations, currently a pad user, currently a phone user, so I'd be one of the customers, and so are the people that I know. Face-to-face questions with over 50 people have shown that there's a huge customer segment, and that also the technology such as watches and phones being linked together is just showing that something like this can be done and is something that people want. Customer segments would be 18 to 24-year-old college students, 25 to 45-year-old workers, 45 plus in need of a bigger phone screen because I believe as people get older, they start to increase their font size and eventually it maxes out. All ages for a fun pad, including anything from toddlers to older people, 65 plus. Anyone who currently owns a pad and usually buys a new one just for the software would no longer need to do this because the software would update on their phone. Key resources would be a manufacturing plan, a marketing company, distribution company, and a good sales representative. Channels would be retailers, an online store for ourselves, Amazon, and such things as QVC or HSN, etc. Cost structure would be salaries, the cost to build the pad, the shipping of the pad, the R&D for the pad, and for new pads in the future to stay ahead of the game, the retailer margin, and those are all unknown costs at this time because of the online competition I went into. They said that my cost structures may have seemed a little off, even though I believe they're correct. So I need to do more information, look up more information. The revenue streams is the sales of the product, which I believe will be around $100, and whoever partners with the product. If we get such things as Bose or Beats or Gorilla Glass, those things will be able to pay to be with the product, or we would pay them, and it'll just give us better brand equity.